And you're live.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to MegaGenesis 2021. This is our 15th installment of MegaGenesis in the city of Savannah. This is a college and career readiness program for students in the Savannah area and all throughout the coastal area, all the way up North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and some other areas in the state of Georgia. We'd just like to welcome everyone today. We have with us some college recruiters and representatives today, and some professional representatives. With us, we have Ms. Clemens from Georgia Military College. We have the U.S. Coast Guard, Ms. Shaughnessy from the University of Missouri, and Ms. Pearson from Georgia Southern University. And we expect Benedict College may be on as well. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. First question real quick is, for those who are watching, make sure that you put any questions that you have inside of the chat, and we'll try and answer those for you. But if we just ask everyone to introduce yourself and your school and just tell us a little bit about your institution.
Well, hi, my name is Sheila Clemens. I'm a senior admissions counselor with Georgia Military College, our Millersville campus. We have GMC. We just want you to know it's more than our middle name. There is no military obligation with GMC. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Shaughnessy.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jennifer Shaughnessy, and I am the Atlanta-based representative for the University of Missouri. University of Missouri, also known as Mizzou. We are located in Columbia, Missouri, right in between the cities of St. Louis and Kansas City. Happy to be here.
Excellent, thank you. And Ms. Pearson.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Toby Frierson. I serve as the Associate Director of Recruitment at Georgia Southern University. Fun fact about us, you all can start on one of any of our campuses. So we do have 3 campuses located in Hinesville, Georgia, of course, right here in Savannah, and then also in Statesboro. So glad to tell you all a little bit about Georgia Southern today.
Okay. So next piece is if you all would just kind of tell us a little bit about the admissions process to get into your institutions, what that process is like, how they can submit an application. And we'll start with you first, Ms. Frierson.
Absolutely. So in order for you all to attend Georgia Southern University as a first-time freshman, right now test scores are not required. So you are not obligated to submit an SAT or an ACT score. This is due to COVID though. So we don't know what this looks like in the future. So anybody who is a junior or a senior, you all are probably going to be okay. I'm not sure about students after that. What you do need is a 2.6 GPA on what we call the required high school curriculum. Since most of you are local students, you should be familiar with that. Certainly your school counselor will be familiar. So we're going to take your transcript. We'll only look for 17 core courses that are stated that the state of Georgia says that you all have to complete graduation. And then we're going to look for a 2.6, and it's that easy. You're going to submit that application by using the Georgia Futures application. So if you don't have a Georgia Futures account, please go out there and create one. And then we will process it. And I would say within 2 weeks, you're going to have an admissions decision from us. So the process is as simple as that. For students who might be in the space today who are thinking about dual enrollment, we absolutely encourage you to come dual enroll with us. And for you students, same thing, no SAT or ACT required. However, we do need you to have a 3.0 GPA. And we also need you to have already completed 2 Englishes that are a part of that required high school curriculum. And we need you to have math through Algebra 2. If all of those things are in place, we're going to be able to grant you admission. If not, just have conversations with us and we'll be able to tell you about another path. And lastly, for any transfer students, for students that might be out there at a university thinking, this isn't working out for me, let me go ahead on over to Southern. We need you to have a 2.0 in your college classes, and we need all official transcripts submitted from any school you've ever attended. We will evaluate you and get you an admissions decision. And it's as simple as that. That's how you come to Georgia Southern University.
Okay, Ms. Shaughnessy.
So for University of Missouri, so our application goes live every year, August 1st. We have our own application, but we are members of the common application as well. So similar with COVID, things changed a little bit where for this year, seniors, and then for next year, seniors as well, you do have the option to apply with test scores or as test optional. So for those applying with test scores, we need obviously your application, your official transcript, and your test scores in order to be reviewed. For test optional students, you don't have to submit those test scores, but instead of those test scores, we do ask for a personal statement and a resume. And we do have prompts on our website that'll help you. There's a sample resume and some prompts to lead you with that personal statement. So we operate on rolling admissions. And so what that means is the decisions are coming out throughout the calendar year. And so we continue to send those decisions out anywhere between August and up until the summer. The earlier you apply, the better, though, because we'll get you started with scholarship information, financial aid information, and even getting into housing in the spring as well. So even though we do have that rolling admissions, as soon as you comply, you can start to apply after August 1st. It's definitely better off.
Okay. And then Ms. Clemens.
Great, wonderful. So GMC, we ourselves, we are a junior college. So we do have accessible admissions. We do not require a set GPA or test score. We're open admissions. So in our application on the website yearly, so just apply it on our website, submit the application to us and your high school transcripts. So once we get that, we will make a decision. We'll get a packet in the mail saying you have been accepted. And GMC itself, even though we're a junior college, we are accredited. So the credits they take here will transfer to our four-year schools. And so, like I said, we are waiving SAT, ACT as well. So if you're taking those, you can submit them, but we are open admissions. So we will accept them as long as you have a high school transcript or GED. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So our next question is, what are some of the degree programs that you offer that provide these career opportunities for students? And then, go over some of your major programs, but then tell us about some of the, lesser known programs that might be of interest to our students. And again, we'll start with Ms. Clemens first.
All right. So like I said, being a junior college, we have a lot of first-time freshmen that come. So some of our main programs that we do that they're interested in is our pre-nursing. They come most with us through their core, their math, their history, their sciences, and then transfer out. And also our business degree in general studies. But GMC has recently added a BAS program, a Bachelor of Applied Science, that connects with our Social Applied Science. So they can come to GMC and do their 2 years and also get their Bachelor of Applied Science with us. And we do have articulation agreements with universities as well as technical schools. And so we do have a large population of students that will come in this area, do their core, and then they will transfer out to other universities. Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Ms. Shaughnessy, would you tell us a little bit about some of your programs and then maybe some of the lesser known programs?
You got it. So we offer at Mizzou over 300 options for students to study. So a lot of options. The first thing I would say is please don't be nervous if you don't have a set major in mind. Any school is going to work with you and helping you to develop those interests and figure out which major is the best fit for you. So we do have a specific program. It's called the Discovery Program that is designed to help students to really find that path. For those that who know what path that they're already interested in, some of the most popular majors at Mizzou, definitely journalism. Fun fact, we are the original journalism school in the world and consistently known as a top-ranked program as well. So anything in communications, journalism, we are an excellent option for students. We actually are also the only college to have our own NBC affiliate studios as part of our campus. And so students get that hands-on experience in a real NBC studio. So I love that for our students too. Engineering, business, healthcare, all very popular, very strong, nationally recognized programs for us. We are also one of 6 public universities in the country do have a vet school, law school, and med school. So the nice thing is, while those graduate programs are very strong, as undergrad students, you have access to vet clinics. We have our own hospital system right on campus. So you have access to some really great resources, even on those pre-professional tracks to prepare you too. Thanks.
Excellent. Ms. Ryerson?
Absolutely. So at Georgia Southern University, I would certainly say, if I'm giving you a few like popular majors, students are certainly studying business and marketing. Also, our health professions is really big. There on our Savannah campus, right in your local area, we have a brand new health professions building where students are certainly studying nursing and things like radiological sciences. So that is a very, very popular major for us. Clearly, education is always popular and does very well with our students. They're all bent towards being educators in the community as well. And then engineering, our College of Engineering just opened up their brand new building. It's 135 square foot engineering and research space. It's on our Statesboro campus, and students are largely in that new space focusing on manufacturing engineering. So that's something that we're really excited about and really proud about. Some lesser known majors to you all that you may not associate with Georgia Southern: interior design is a program that we have. We're also opening up concentrations within our business area for hospitality, in music, which we just renamed our music school to the Gretsch School of Music. And so we're excited about that relationship with the Gretsch family. If you're familiar with the guitars and the drums, that's them. But then also with music, we're bringing a music industry program to our Armstrong campus. And so that's going to be available in Savannah as well. So those are a few of our lesser known majors at the institution. And you all have over 141 degree programs to choose from. Much like what Jennifer just said, if you don't know on the front end coming in, we're going to put you in something called exploratory. So it gives you an idea of where you might want to lean. There is no pressure to identify a major before you come in, but those are our top majors at Southern.
Excellent. Wow, I mean, there's just so many opportunities that students are having here. If you could tell us a little bit, if you have some tips or suggestions for the college-bound student in applying for college, do you have any tips for them on scholarships, on the application process, maybe how to get your application waived, any tips that you may have just in general for college-bound students? If you would, anybody can go, just share any information that you'd like to provide.
I'll hop in there. Students first, I would say your first tip: connect with someone in your current high school. So whether that's a favorite teacher that you've had, whether you have a relationship with your school counselor, don't try to do this whole college search process on your own. Your schools have resources for you all. And then once you actually identify a college or a university like those of us you see on the screen, then find one of us, find your admissions counselor. I am the counselor currently for Chatham County. And so many of you might work with me over the next few months if you're already at that junior stage, or certainly if you're a senior. And once you get connected, be able to articulate with that for us. I think I want to major in this. These are my grades. This is my transcript. These are the courses that I've taken. Kind of know those things as well. And then a lot of the college search process is about being able to ask the right questions. So he just prompted us and said, how do you get your application waived? Well, one way to get an application waived at Georgia Southern is coming to certain of our events. So if it's an Eagle Preview open house, after you attend an Eagle Preview open house, which we're doing those virtually right now, we will send you a thank you email for your attendance and also an application fee waiver. Also knowing kind of the timeline as well. We do something called No Fee November every November, and we've been doing that for the last 2 or 3 years. And so knowing when something like that might be coming up in the cycle. So connecting with someone at your school, then connecting with someone at the university, and then having all your materials in place, your transcript, and then also maybe even a personal statement and a list of what you've been active in high school. Those are my tips for you all.
I'll jump in. I would add in students, start doing your research now. The earlier that you start to learn more about the college admissions process, what options are even out there, what you should be considering, the better off you're going to be. So you don't want any of those surprises popping up as you go through the process. We really are here to help to make this as smooth as possible. We don't want to add more stress. So definitely start doing research, know when applications open, What are the deadlines for the application? What are deadlines for scholarships? Does the school offer automatic scholarships? Are there competitive scholarships that you have to submit a separate application for? When you are submitting all of your information, take time and review everything. Check your spelling, check your grammar, make sure everything is really helping you to put your best foot forward. So again, kind of to echo what Toby was saying, connect with someone and have them review those materials and make sure everything looks good. You really want to focus on what you can control in this process. There are things in college admissions that you can't control. You can't focus on them. There's no point in it. We can't control them. We need to let those go, but really start to focus on things you can control. And you can definitely control making sure that you put your best foot forward and that you took the time to do your research as well.
Ms. Clemens, did you have?
Sure.
ahead.
Also, just to echo, just make sure when you're submitting your application that the application name matches your transcript from your high school. We get so many, they have nicknames, they come in, they get put in a no app queue and they call, where's my app? It's in a no app queue because we can't find them. So make sure all that information matches. Also about scholarships, please. Also, we have a lot of scholarships here at our school that students don't know about. So ask the school what you can apply for. Also seek out in the community what you can apply for, anything to help, because there's always concern about that piece of the financial aid. That's a big piece of it, like how can I pay for it? So if you seek that out, you can get that done early and they should be okay. Thank you.
Speaking of scholarships and special opportunities, now all three, I believe, have some fairly strong ROTC programs at your school. Would y'all mind talking about that real quick for students who may be considering the military options?
Sure. Our ROTC program at Georgia Southern University has been really strong for several years. And when I say strong, we're attracting students where we're going to be able to scholarship many of you. And so we want you to take that high school ROTC experience, come connect with us, learn about what our cadets are doing, what the qualifications are to be a part of the program. And being in ROTC does not mean that you are signing up for military service after college. That's not what that means at all. So just connect with us, do your research. We've got phenomenal people in that. These are servant leaders, and it's a great way to get school paid for while developing a lot of skills that are going to help you in the workplace.
Absolutely. Yeah, same with Mizzou. We offer every branch for ROTC, very, very strong tradition at Mizzou. We have our own office that will work with you as far as ROTC. We have our own Veterans Center. We have our own Veterans Hospital. There's a very strong tradition. And so if you have any area, any level of interest in continuing, you just want to make sure that you contact us, because it's about involvement and resume building and all of those great connections, but there is potential for some financial assistance too, and we don't want you to miss out on that as well. But absolutely very proud of our association with all branches and military, and we'd be happy to talk with you.
Okay, GMC itself, out of our 13 campuses, the Millersville campus does have Corps of Cadets on campus. We do have housing for our cadets. There's a total of about 250 students on campus. And there is scholarships available, one for the early commissioning program. So come GMC for 2 years. When they graduate, they're commissioned officer, a second lieutenant. So after 3 years, they'll get their 4-year degree, and they can enlist or finish up there. We also offer state service through National Guard. So in those programs, they can live on campus. It covers their tuition, their room and board, their books. All of that's covered while they're here. So still learning the Blue Book, learn about being a part of the military, getting that structure. So it's a great program if they want to be a part of the military. That is here offered at the Millersville campus.
Excellent, excellent. These are some great opportunities, and some, these are answering a lot of questions for career choices for students as well, because they're trying to narrow that down. So we definitely appreciate you. We got about 1 minute left. Did you have anything that you wanted to close out on, or any information that you wanted to provide? Anyone can go.
Sure. I would just say, students, don't let the college search and the college admissions process intimidate you. You want to get started with it as soon as possible. If I have any juniors watching right now, this is what I call your visit and research year. you actually want to do that in your junior year. Take some of those campus tours. We're currently open for in-person tours. However, all of our big, large open house events are virtual, and you'll find that many schools are the same. So figure out how to visit as a junior. And then once that senior year comes, start sending those applications between September and December. You want to apply during that cycle. That's when a lot of the on-campus scholarship opportunities are going to be. If they have deadlines, many of those will come in the fall. Some are in the spring as well. But you want to get ahead of this, and so that's what I would say to all my juniors, seniors. I would say congratulations. You all are in the decision phase right now, and I know that Georgia Southern's in your backyard, and you may want to go a little further away, like Mizzou. But consider your home institutions. Absolutely consider staying home. We have so much available for you all. And thanks so much for being here today.
We did get a question. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Clemens. I'm sorry.
Oh, we can get the question first. Okay.
We did get a question in reference to scholarships for non-immigrant visa holders. Have any suggestions or opportunities for students?
I know, I'm sorry, with GMC, I don't think we have any right now. We do have some like presidential that are based on their GPA, but they have to complete the FAFSA. And so I think most of them do not have the documents for that. But we are currently working on different scholarships for those. But right now, at this time, we do not. So.
Okay. Were you going to say something else, Ms. Clemens, before?
Sure. I was going to say I enjoyed being on the call today with the students. And like I said, she said it's time essence. So please go ahead and seek out information and apply and think about staying with your local schools. We're in the mix with Georgia College as well. So I know they may want to go away. But please, you're going to do the core the same. Anywhere you go, stay close to home, save that money. GMC is accessible. We are doing in-person tours on Monday and Wednesday and virtual on Tuesday and Thursday. Just go to our website and schedule it, and we'll be glad to see you when you come to campus. Thank you.
Ms. Shaughnessy, did you have anything else you want to close out with?
Yeah, I'll just add in, I agree. I think a lot of times students think that when we do these presentations that we're trying to battle against each other and to get students. It's not like that. We are here to help you to find the best fit. We will all tell you, consider all of your options, find the best fit. We are here to help you. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's our job, and that's why we love our jobs. So please reach out if you do have questions, and know that we're not here just to help you with our specific schools, but if you just have questions about the process in general, we're more than happy to help you to better understand the overall college search process.
Excellent. Well, everyone, we appreciate y'all taking your Saturday morning out to help us with the programming that we do. Have several organizations that are online today, several students who are registered today. We've been doing this program, like I said, 15 years. When we did it in person, we have almost 1,500 students in the building. So we have a good group of students that are here. So to those students who are here today, there are going to be the same scholarship options that we offer, and as well as the gift cards and the TV and the laptop giveaways. So make sure y'all stay tuned throughout the day. But we're going to have to close out because we want to move right into the next session. But to our panelists today, we thank you so much for coming and helping us.